I achieved 0 late deliveries for 3 straight months by being strategically lazy. While other manufacturers were working harder, I was working smarter. I'm Dan, a Lean Six Sigma black belt with over a decade of manufacturing experience. And here's the mindset that turned a simple problem into an over $2 million manufacturing system. I used to walk around the production floor with magnetic flags marking jobs that needed to ship that day. Months later, I had complete production control. The difference? I got tired of doing stupid work and built a system instead. Today I'm showing you the exact lazy thinking that led to that breakthrough and every other system I've built. This isn't about being unmotivated. It's about eliminating dumb work so you can focus on what actually matters and what actually adds value. Here's what we're covering. First, what lazy actually means in manufacturing. Then, the 3 questions that turn annoying problems into automated solutions. Finally, how this thinking compounds into enterprise-level results. Let me start with what most people get wrong about being lazy. Most people think lazy means doing less work. That's wrong. Lazy means eliminating unnecessary work. When I was walking around with those flags every morning, the not lazy solution was to walk faster, be more organized, maybe get better shoes. The lazy solution was to ask, why the hell am I walking around at all? Here's the difference. Hard workers accept inefficiency and try to power through it. Lazy workers see inefficiency as a problem to solve. Most manufacturers work overtime to catch up on data entry instead of asking, can I automate this? They hire more people to handle workloads instead of asking, why is the workload even increasing? This leads me to the 3 questions that changed everything. Every major system I've built started with these 3 questions. They've saved me thousands of hours and created millions of dollars in value. Question 1, am I doing this more than twice? If I'm doing something more than twice, I'm automating it or eliminating it. Walking around with flags every morning, that's daily repetition. Time to automate. Manually updating schedules multiple times a day, time to automate. Most people accept the repetitive work as just part of the job. Some people see it as a problem that's begging to be solved. Question 2. Why does this process even exist? This is where you challenge assumptions. When I asked why we needed to place physical flags on jobs, nobody had a good answer. So the supervisors know which jobs are hot? But why can't supervisors see this digitally? Because that's not how we do it. Why? Well, we don't have a digital system to do it. Why? Well, no one's ever looked into that or implemented that. Why? No one's thought of it. Question 3. What's the simplest possible solution? I didn't ask for the most impressive solution. I didn't ask for the trendy solution. I asked for the simplest. The simplest solution to my flag problem wasn't expensive software. It wasn't a 2-hour meeting with 10 people but no one knows what's going on. It was taking the initiative and connecting data that already existed. Excel, Power Query, and SharePoint, tools we already had. Now here's how these simple questions create massive results. Here's what's beautiful about being strategically lazy. Small improvements compound into massive systems. I didn't set out to build the equivalent of a $2 million MES system. I just got tired of walking around with flags. But that one lazy solution revealed the next problem. Once I could see hot jobs digitally, I realized I could track where the jobs were in real time. Once I realized I could do that, I could track all the jobs. Once I could track the jobs, I had the data that I needed, where I realized I could start predicting bottlenecks. Once I predicted bottlenecks, I realized where I could optimize the production sequence. Each step I took was motivated by laziness. I didn't want to walk to check statuses. I didn't want to manually update the schedule. I didn't want to guess which jobs would be late. I wanted that information at my fingertips so I could make decisions faster. The results? Workers stopped waiting for parts. I stopped hunting for information. I stopped getting asked 1,000 questions a day about what's the status of this job. We eliminated entire categories of daily frustration. 3 years later, we had 0 late deliveries for over 3 straight months, all because I was too lazy to walk around with magnetic flags. I've got a challenge for you. Being lazy isn't about doing less work. It's about eliminating dumb work so you can focus on work that actually creates value, what the customer is paying for. Your challenge: find one thing, just one, that you're doing repeatedly in your operation and ask why. Not how to do it better. Ask why you're doing it at all. Look around your facility right now. What are people doing every day that makes you think there has to be a better way? That's where you start. How can I automate this or eliminate it? In the next few videos, I'm going to show you the technical foundation, the actual tools that turn lazy thinking into automated systems. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, share this with your friends, share this with your colleagues, and remember, don't do dumb shit. Be lazy instead.